Why do you make these videos showing people how to fix their equipment?
I think everyone should have a basic understanding of how their equipment works. Even if they don't want to work on it themselves, they might be able to help a friend.
Won't you lose money if people can fix their own equipment?
Only if everybody that lives in my area learns how to repair their equipment. Then yes. And trust me, I would be happy to find another job if I was able to teach that many people how to repair their own equipment. But, unfortunately, no, I don't lose money.
How long have you been a mechanic?
Almost 40 years. Started out as an auto mechanic, then a locomotive mechanic, then joined the military and was a machinery technician for 20 years till I retired.
What made you start this channel?
I had an older man come by and he had a push mower in the back of his truck. He said it wouldn't start after he just put fuel in it. He tried to take it to a shop near his house, so I walked out, pulled it out the back of the truck. First thing I did was drain the carburetor to see if there was water in it, and there was. So, I drained it and the engine started right up. He asked me how much he owed me. I told him that was nothing. Don't worry about it. And he just said, really? Apparently the shop near his house did the exact same thing I did, except they charged him their flat hour rate. They didn't even tell him what they did. He seen them working on it, but couldn't see what they were doing. So, I showed him how to fix, so, if it ever happens again, he'll be prepared. And that's what made me create this channel.
Do you ever work for free?
I've made repairs, tuned up engines, stuff like that for churches and for people that I know deep down that are hurting financially during certain times. It doesn't hurt to be kind to people.
What's the most frustrating thing you've dealt with, working on small engines?
Well, it's no so much the engines, but the owners. I like when people tell me they tried to make repairs. Or they tried to troubleshoot an issue. That never bothers me. What does is, when people say they were just using a piece of equipment a day or two ago and now it won't start. And I check it out and the piston is rusted in place. Meaning it hasn't ran in years or it's been submerged in water. Or an engine that has been ran without oil.
What's the funniest engine story you had to deal with?
I had this guy. He was already mad when he came into the shop. He told me his generator was brand new. And it only had 15 hours on it. He spent about $7,000 for it. And he wanted to know why it wouldn't start or run. He demanded I start working on it right then. Well, of course I could only laugh. A week later, I was able to get to his generator. And not even 2 minutes into it, I had to get my coworker to call him with some questions. Come to find out, he bought this generator right before a huge storm was going to hit. He filled it up with fuel, ran it overnight to make sure it was going to work when the storm came, filled it back up with fuel. The storm never did hit and it sat in his shed for the next 8 years with fuel in the tank, fuel lines, and carburetor. After that long, the fuel went bad and turned into a solid varnish substance in the carburetor. The ethanol in the fuel tank absorbed so much water that it turned his fuel tank solid brown because of the thick rust. Mice made a massive home inside the electrical unit and ate through all the wires. After I explained all of this, he wanted me to contact the manufacturer and try to get it replaced under a warranty that expired 7 years ago. I told him he would have to contact the manufacturer himself for this. I wished I could have been listening to that phone call. That's it for the questions and answer video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below any video, and your question will be answered. So, if there are no more questions at this time, it looks like another one is good to go.